Question number 1. It collects metrics, events and metadata from Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, timing of activity hosted, application instrumentation, and various components of ordinary application, such as Cassandra, Nginx, Apache Web Server, Elasticsearch, and many others.
Clear logic. Your choice cloud monitoring is sound and 100% true.
Question number 2. You plan to use Cloud Vision to analyze images and extract text seen in the image. You plan to process between 1,000 and 2,500 images per hour. How many VMs should you allocate to meet the maximum demand?
Nice work. You chose none. Cloud Vision is a service without server, and it is correct.
Question number 3. Which cloud service model offers the highest level of control and customization for users, allowing them to manage the underlying infrastructure, including virtual machines and networking components? Phone. Right choice. Infrastructure as a service is the best answer. Question number 4. Which is the cloud computing service model that provides a complete development environment to developers to make, test, and spread applications without having to think about infrastructure details? Well done. Platform as a service is the right choice. Question number 5. Which Google Cloud Platform service provides a managed Kubernetes service that allows users to deploy, manage, and scale containerized applications? Right again. Google Kubernetes Engine is a valid answer. Question number 6. Which GCP storage service is often the ingestion point for data being moved into the cloud and is frequently the long-term storage location for data? Great thinking. Cloud storage is the right choice. Question number 7. You need computing without server for file processing and back-end execution of a site. What 2 products can you choose from Google Cloud Platform? Or excellent choice. App Engine eCloud Functions is the right answer. Question number 8. What type of cloud computing service provides raw compute, storage, and network organized in ways that are familiar from physical data centers? Excellent. ES is a brilliant choice. Question number 9. What is the cloud computing service model that provides access to virtual computing infrastructures such as server, storage, and network? Smart pick. Infrastructure as a service is the correct choice. Question number 10. To deploy a web application to Google App Engine Standard, which command is used to deploy the application in the current directory? Valid point. Cloud App Deploy is true. Question number 11. GCP provides various services for intelligent data analysis and big data processing. Here are some of the main relevant services are. You're right. BigQuery, Cloud AI Platform, Cloud Dataflow, Cloud Data Prep, DAL is the correct answer. Question number 12. You are developing an application that transcodes large video files. Which storage option is the best choice for your application? On track. Cloud storage is the correct answer. Question number 13. A user prefers services that require minimal configuration. Why would you recommend cloud storage, App Engine, and Cloud Functions? Well reasoned. They are serverless is the correct choice. Question number 14. If you use a cluster that is managed by a cloud provider, which of these options will be managed for you by the cloud provider? Oh. Exactly. All options above make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 15. In the context of security services on Google Cloud, what is the shared responsibility between service providers and users? Smart move. Identity and access management is an accurate answer. Question number 16. App Engine, Cloud Function, Cloud Run on Google Cloud is considered as PaaS. What is an alternative term for PaaS? You got it. Your choice, serverless computing, is right. Question number 17. Cloud computing is a concept that involves pooling physical resources and offering them as which sort of resource? Well picked. Virtual is the correct answer. Question number 18. In the model of division of responsibility, what is the main role of Google Cloud users related to data security? Nice selection. Managing user access permit is the correct and valid answer. Question number 19. Google Cloud offers features in multi-regions, regions, and zones. Which of the following options describes a zone? Solid response. One or more data centers is a valid choice. Question number 20. Which service provides secure, high bandwidth connectivity between your on-premises network and Google Cloud? Great job. Cloud Interconnect is the accurate answer. Question number 21. Which cloud computing service offers on-demand computing resources that can be scaled up or down as needed? Good job. Your answer, Elastic Compute Cloud, works well here. Question number 22. Google Cloud offers various services. Which of the following is an infrastructure as a service? Correct. Compute Engine is the right answer. Question number 23. What services are provided by Google Cloud Platform to store and manage data on the cloud? Correct response. Cloud storage is the most accurate answer. Question number 24. What is included in the user's responsibility regarding costs and billing on Google Cloud? Perfect. Optimize the use of resources is the correct choice. Question number 25. What services can be used to conduct real-time big data analysis on Google Cloud Platform? Sharp thinking. BigQuery is the right choice. Question number 26. Which GCP service can be used to balance the load across multiple instances and regions? Good thinking. Cloud load balancing is the right answer. Question number 27. Which service allows private and secure connection between different VPC networks? Bravo! VPC peering is the answer. Question number 28. What is the role of Google Cloud in monitoring the performance of cloud services? Strong choice. Optimize the use of resources is the right answer. Question number 29. What command would you use to set up the default configuration of the Cloud SDK? Nicely done, Cloud Init is a solid answer. Question number 30. What G service should you use if you want to create a VM server on the cloud? You chose Compute Engine, and it is correct. Question number 31. Which of the following is the advantage of using a database in cloud computing? Exactly. Increased scalability makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 32. Which GCP service can help reduce latency by catching content closer to users? Well picked. Cloud CDN is the correct answer. Question number 33. What is the name of the service that provides container orchestration on GCP? Smart move. Google Kubernetes Engine is an accurate answer. Question number 34. What is the primary service used to create virtual networks in Google Cloud?
You got it? Your choice virtual private cloud is right.
Question number 35. What is the primary advantage of serverless computing in cloud environments?
Great thinking. Automatic scaling and reduced operational overhead is the right choice.
Question number 36. Which of the following is a command line tool that is part of the cloud stack?
Valid point. Suital is true.
Question number 37. What are the advantages of Google Cloud Storage compared to local storage?
Well done. Scalability, durability, availability, accessibility, and ease of management is the right choice.
Question number 38. Which service is used to manage internal IP addresses and subnets in GP? Excellent. VPC is a brilliant choice. Question number 39. Which of the following is not a benefit of adopting the cloud technology?
Solid response. Reduced operational expenditure is a valid choice.
Question number 40. What is the feature name for monitoring the use of cost on Google Cloud?
Bravo, GCP billing is the answer.
Question number 41. In cloud computing, what does the term scaling horizontally refers to?
Well reasoned. Adding more servers to a system is the correct choice.
Question number 42. What is the role of CDN in cloud computing?
Good thinking. Load balancing is the right answer.
Question number 43. It is possible to manage those who have access to cloud storage using ClearLogic. Your choice cloud aim is sound and 100% true. Question number 44. Which GCP service is used for resolving domain names to IP addresses? Sharp thinking. CloudDens is the right choice. Question number 45. Which field does not appear on the panel the left of the laboratory? Nice selection. System admin is the correct and valid answer. Question number 46. When setting up a network in GCP, the features are treated as what? Great job. Virtual private cloud is the accurate answer. Question number 47. Which service helps you manage firewall rules for your GCP network? You chose VPC, and it is correct. Question number 48. What is the primary purpose of a load balancer in cloud computing?
Perfect. To distribute incoming network traffic across multiple servers is the correct choice.
Question number 49. In the cloud environment, computing services are provided by Dash. SmartPick. External third-party cloud provider is the correct choice. Question number 50. How can Google Cloud Compute be integrated with other services? V. Right again. Through APIS, SDKs, and third-party tools is a valid answer. Question number 51. What is one of the main characteristics of modern applications? You're right. Cloud computing based is the correct answer. Question number 52. Which of the following is not a type of cloud storage solution? Correct response. Local cloud storage is the most accurate answer. Question number 53. Which is the most essential concept related to cloud computing?
On track. Abstraction is the correct answer.
Question number 54. What is the fundamental unit of computing in cloud computing? Good job. Your answer VM works well here. Question number 55. Whatever Google Cloud does not do about standard compliance.
Nice work. You chose service, and it is correct.
Question number 56. Is the right Google platform name used for data warehousing? Correct. BigQuery is the right answer. Question number 57. Which of the following is a type of cloud computing service? Strong choice. Platform as a service is the right answer.
Question number 58, which is not including database management services at GCP.
Excellent choice. Cloud storage is the right answer. Question number 59. Which service is included in the compute category at GCP? Nicely done. Compute Engine is a solid answer. Question number 60. Is Cloud File Store based on which file system technology? Right choice. Network File System is the best answer. Question number 61. What services are used to store and manage data on GCP? Clear logic. Your choice cloud storage is sound and 100% true. Question number 62. What stands for GCP in the context of server service? Right choice. Google Cloud Platform is the best answer. Question number 63. To access the Google Cloud Console, you must click on. You chose Open Google Console, and it is correct. Question number 64. Why the shared responsibility model is needed dash. Nice selection. Adopt cloud services is the correct and valid answer. Question number 65. What is the key benefit of using cloud computing? Perfect. Reduced capital expenditure is the correct choice. Question number 66. Show Google Cloud Platform architecture diagrams. Bravo. Visit the official Google Cloud Platform website or documentation is the answer. Question number 67. What are the main uses of Google Cloud Storage? Exactly. Save and manage data in the cloud makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 68. Creates a temporary environment on Google Cloud? Great job. StartLab is the accurate answer.
Question number 69. What is meant by compliance in Google Cloud?
You're right. Set internet network. And privacy is the correct answer. Question number 70. What is the main purpose of Cloud VPN in GCP? Well done. To connect on-premises networks to GCP securely is the right choice. Question number 71. What does the VPN in Cloud VPN stand for? Correct. Virtual Private Network is the right answer. Question number 72. What is the back end of cloud computing? Strong choice. The third-party company is the right answer. Question number 73. Which is one of the service models dash? Excellent choice. Platform as a service is the right answer.
Question number 74. What is Google Cloud Console?
Nice work. You chose web-based interface to manage GCP resources, and it is correct.
Question number 75. What does GCP stand for?
Right again. Google Cloud Platform is a valid answer. Question number 76 is the picture beside. Well picked. Cloud storage is the correct answer. Question number 77. GCP stands for Smart Move. Google Cloud Platform is an accurate answer. Question number 78. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Solid response. Contact Narayan Chender is a valid choice